And here we go. It is Combine Week and the free agency rumors are heating up. Mike Evans is going to test the free agent market and the New York Jets could already be linked to him. What's up, guys? I'm Matt O'Leary, and today I want to get into Mike Evans testing the open market and why some of his wish list coincides with what the Jets are going to be trying to do. So first and foremost, Mike Evans been with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for an eternity. He's been an absolutely stud wide receiver there for a very, very long time. He's been in the league 10 seasons, and each of his 10 seasons, no matter who is playing quarterback, Tom Brady, Baker Mayfield, Jameis Winston, Mike Evans is putting up 1,000-yard season after 1,000-yard season after 1,000-yard season. He is one of the most productive and at the same time underrated wide receivers of the last 10 years. As mentioned, for the first time in his career, he is set to hit the open market and will test free agency. That doesn't necessarily mean that there's no shot he goes back to Tampa Bay. I'm sure they're holding out some hope, but according to Evans' agent, Mike wants to play with an elite quarterback on a team that is going for a Super Bowl. Where could that fit in? The New York Jets are welcoming back elite quarterback Aaron Rodgers in 2024 and are in a going for it window with Aaron Rodgers as their quarterback for this year, potentially next year in 2025. And after that, TBD, the Jets have a short window of opportunity with Aaron Rodgers at the quarterback spot and are very, very much so pressured to win now coming off of a 7-10 season. So this seems like something that Joe Douglas, who has been in the market for a big wide receiver relatively recently, went after Odell last year, more of just a bigger name at that point than an actual big receiver. And there's been leaks of the Devontae Adams rumors for a very, very long time. The thought of a Mike Evans and Garrett Wilson 1-2 punch with Aaron Rodgers throwing the football is absolutely deadly. A deadly combination at the top for an offense right there. That would be super exciting. And this might be a challenge to pull off because Mike Evans is going to cost you a pretty penny. His projected contract, 3 years, $69 million, $23 million AAV, 52.5 of that guaranteed. It's not going to be easy, which then leads you to believe, hey, maybe the Jets would, in free agency, go after guards who are not going to cost you nearly as much as a tackle in free agency and fill out the offensive line with interior free agent options, play Elijah Vera Tucker at tackle, draft a tackle at 10 overall, and build out their team that way. Or maybe they're taking a mid-round pick and trading it for a Cam Robinson or Garrett Bowles, who could potentially be cut candidates, and going that direction to fill the offensive line while spending the big free agent money on Mike Evans. Again, this is not a lock or a guarantee that Mike Evans is going to be a New York Jet. Instead, it is just discussing the point that he is going to test the market, which is something that was up in the air, whether or not he'd be staying in Tampa Bay, re-signing there, or if he would be testing the market and what it is he's looking to do. He wants to cash in. He wants to go to a spot that's going to be competing. Can Aaron Rodgers convince Mike Evans of that? Other opportunities for where he can go, like sure, a team, for instance, like Carolina or Chicago is going to have a ton of cap space, but they're going to have a young quarterback and not really in that go for it now money. So how many spots are there of teams that are going to be able to afford to pay a $20 million plus AAV on a contract and be going for it? That list has got to be relatively small. We are 9 days out from the legal tampering period, and oh my goodness, are things already starting to ramp up. I'm excited. You should get excited as well. Sound off below in the comments what your take on this is. Do you want Mike Evans on the New York Jets? Let me know. I'm Matt O'Leary. Give a like before you go. Subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you next time. Go Jets!